So this is the victim of the crime. Here's the perpetrator. This is Eileen. Has not been doing daily maintenance on her chain. So we're gonna dunk that into some gasolina. This is gasoline that I've been using for a long time, and it's jet black when it goes in here. You're gonna see that in a few minutes. But all the blackness has gone to the bottom. So what you do is you store this, you don't throw it away because that would be bad for the environment. And all this will slowly settle to the bottom, and then you have clear gasoline again. So we're going to pour that into this container, a clean container, so the black gunk stays at the bottom of this one. Totally clean, all the black stuff is at the bottom. Then we're going to take this chain, which I will not touch, and Eileen will, I guess you can pull it one way or the other, it doesn't really matter. I guess this way, yeah?
I'm going to guess this way.
Okay, so pull it in and it'll start going in. There you go. There you go. And that link may drop off. Just be careful. Right. Get it in. Get it in. It's coming out. Right. So keep heading over that way so there's more space for it to go in.
Okay.
It'll work itself out when I shake it. But we've got to get it all in so I can close it up. Alright, so there it is. And then we put the top on really well. And then we shake it. And that'll make the chain find its place down in there. You can see that completely turned jet black again. That's the way it was before. And this is really the greatest thinner you can get. It's definitely the cheapest. So it's real gasoline. You want to give it a good agitation so it can really get everywhere into those links. And then I'm going to set and let it work its magic in there a little bit more. So I'm just going to leave that for a while. And we're going to prep the rest of the bike, because now we don't want to put the chain back into this filthiness. So we're going to take off the rear wheel and work on this free wheel. That probably needs a dousing as well because it's way past dirty. So open this. Oh, you holding it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's going to come out now. Yeah, you're going to pull it out of the way because... No, out of the way. Pull it up.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
So with this freewheel, we're actually going to take this off. For that, you need a cassette remover. And we're gonna actually this needs a soak as well. Normally, if you've been maintaining your chain and keeping it clean, this would not need a full cleaning. This is my freewheel that I've used for months and months and months. And as you can see, because I do daily maintenance on the chain that we'll go over, that is not that dirty. And all I would need now is a rag to wipe it through. But this one is going to require a lot more work because it's jet black. So we're going to soak that in gasoline as well. You can
Okay.
go look flexed and stuff.
I'm not. I don't have your face or anything in it. Okay.
Please do.
Okay, so here we're going to do, open the freewheel. There it goes. Now we're going to need a nice big container to put that into. That comes off. And I'm going to hold that like that. Dump this in here. This should... There it goes. And now I'm going to put some gasoline in there too. This in. Okay, that's going to soak as well. Same thing, you see all the blackness from before on the bottom. While the chain and the cassette are soaking, we're going to get to the three places we need to clean right now, which make contact with the chain, which are the chain rings, the front derailleur, and the rear pulleys and the jockey wheels here. So Eileen with this toothbrush is going to get in there and give it a little scrubbing with the gasoline that's here. So she's going to dip in that toothbrush. There you go. And I'm going to do this one for her, just to show her. So you start... Oh man, I got it. Look at that. I just touched it and look. That is not going to happen ever again. So anyway, you just want to rub it here. So it goes like this. So everything gets done in gasoline like that. And give it a little rub. as you go around on the inside, inside and outside. And then we're going to wipe it off with a rag, and we're going to keep doing it until it comes clear. I had a rag there for you. Where have I put the rag? Is it in front of you? No? This is my bike. This is my drivetrain. It has thousands of kilometers, but as you can see, the chain is cleaner. I already showed you the cassette is cleaner. The whole drivetrain is cleaner, and that's because every time before I go out for a ride, I wipe the chain down like this, pedaling backwards. That takes off a little of the dirt, and then I lube. I use my magic link, missing link, right there, and then I put one bead on each link. And remember, you're trying to lubricate inside these rollers, not on the outside. You don't want any lubricant on the outside because that'll just attract dirt. So here I go. I'm going to put this on, rotating it all the way through for one turn. There it is. And then I wipe it again. And because I do that every day, or every time I ride, everything stays clean. You can see clean teeth, clean front derailleur, all that. So I don't have to do what Eileen's doing right now, because I do this every time I ride. So now we're going to get in here into the front derailleur, particularly this part and this part. So she's going to be doing that. It doesn't take as long as doing the chain rings. And then what we do is we get the material through here. And then we can rub it too. So she's going to go with the toothbrush and then do this, and then that's a pretty simple clean. That doesn't take long at all. Now it's working on the little pulley wheels, the jockey wheels here. Also needs to, yeah, just get in there until all the grease and gunk is gone. And she keeps dipping her toothbrush in there to keep it clean, starting again. And eventually we're going to get to it. And then we're going to go over it with soap and water. Okay, so now we're going to get some liquid detergent, put it in the bristles. We're going to keep doing this. And Eileen, all the area that she just cleaned with gasoline, now we're going to clean it with detergent, soap and water. Just find that soap and water cleans some stuff and gasoline cleans other stuff. It just, you know, nicely complements itself. So she's going to keep dipping this in with detergent and then just wiping all those areas, give them one last scrub. So she's doing the same thing, the chain rings, the front derailleur, and the pulleys. Okay, we're going to use this as an opportunity to wash the entire bike. This still has the soapy suds on it, and we're going to wash that off. But first we'll sprinkle everything with water. That helps the dirt loose. Get the brakes too. Getting all the hard to reach places. The down tube, the fork, the other brake. Right, just a little bit of water. You don't want too much force on the water because then it'll go into the bearings. That's what you don't want, so that's enough water. Okay, Eileen's now going to use her hand. She's going to go over every single surface, up and down to get everything. So you want to, every nook and cranny you want to go over, except the drivetrain, which we've already done with soap. So off you go.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes.
So just grab it. There you go. Up and down. There you go. Make sure you get everything now, because anything you leave will look really conspicuously dirty compared to all the clean stuff. So we're going to put in a little detergent into this boiling hot water straight out of the microwave. And here's the cool part, is when we put in the chain, you're going to see a chemical reaction here, which I assume, maybe other people know better than me, I assume it's because the boiling point of gasoline is so much lower than water. So we're going to take this, which has now been soaking in here and had some agitation, and we're going to put it in here. And you're going to see the process, and this really helps us get in the rollers. Oops. Here we go. Here we go. Watch. And there it starts to boil. And that is fantastic for us because that's really going to get in everywhere. Now I'm going to put this part in here. And you can see that's boiling the chain. And that's getting into, you can see all the crud coming up from the top, and this has just come from the gasoline. It's already silvery and looks good, but this is doing such a better job for us. Get that in there too. Okay, everything's in. I'm gonna let it simmer. So there it is, cooking. Our chain is cooking. Good, good. Yeah, you can grab it with your fingers, that's right. Let's put it on there, and now just go around. You can see it's already super clean now, but we're just gonna scrub into those hard to reach places, which means getting the toothbrush in here. There you go, because there you go. That's it, like that. Go all the way around like that. This is the old gasoline. We're done with this now. Again, we're going to save this. We do not throw this away because, as I showed you, over a week or so, all this black will settle to the bottom and it will be clear gasoline again that we can use. So we're going to save that. Okay, so Eileen now is just putting some more liquid detergent onto the sprockets. Again, we're going to just use water and soap for the last part of it. The gasoline's done as much as it can. This will help get the last, so it's shiny and new. Okay, so Eileen has soaped up the sprocket, the cassette. Here's the chain. Pour out all that dirty water. And now she's going to use the force of this hose. I'm going to put it on the highest setting.
Don't want to touch that.
Yeah, please. Setting. Wait a minute. That one. So now we're going to spray it like this. And that. Okay, that's great for the sprocket. If you can. So one thing I do is now to dry this off is I whiz it around and it sprays off both sides. And then if you have a piece of wood like I have right here, this last, I've never done it with my left hand, but here we go. And then hit it like that, and that gets out. You can see there's some black that came off there. The force of this really gets the last of it out. And that's good enough, and then we're just going to wipe it with a rag. And we'll let it dry in the sun. The same with the cassettes, we're just going to dry these off, and then we'll put it in the sunlight over there.
Okay.